Hello, thank you for joining us with website authoring. We're looking at headers and footers inside a table in this particular task. Now, if you remember the last task, we set up a table. So we're going to use the same coding to set up a table, but this time we're going to have colors. So the information of the table will be fruit, sales. Let me just set this up. I'll duck away for a second. And here's the information that we want in the table. We want two columns, and the header we want fruits and sales. The footer we want total and $656,560. So let's set this table up, and we'll have our HTML and HTML. We'll breeze through the different sections. We'll have our head and head. We'll have our title. Fruit sales and title. For our body, and our end body command. There's those tags. Now let's, in the body, have a table. Now remember, a table have an attribute. The attribute is borders. So let the border equals 1. It's a nice easy border. That's table. So let's close table. With every open tag, there's generally a close tag. We're going to have a caption before we put in the rows and columns. So a caption does not have, it's not part of the rows and columns. Fruit sales, lowercase, and caption. All right, let's just check that. Fruit sales, notice S is a small s. This is important in the test that we have the same fonts. Now let's have our table, and we need a table head. We're in a table, but our T head. Now this is where we put our, and I'll end T head. So everything, we've got one row only in the T head, and the T head needs to be set up just like a normal row of a table. So a normal row is a table row. So table row and table row. Now we've got two pieces of information. So we will have the first table data goes in the first cell, and table data, and table data again, and table data. So whatever goes on the first row, and we wanted the words fruit. So the name of the fruit is, just put fruit, close this up. And we wanted sales. And let's close this up. Good, that's the first row. That's our table head. Now let's do a table footer. So a table footer is T foot. So let's open T foot. T foot. And let's close T foot, T footer. Now just like we had for the head, there is there's one row. So we'll open our table row, and we'll close our table row. And in there we have two rows, two pieces of information, table data item 1 and table data item 1, and table data item 2 and table data number 2. And in here we want the total. So total, that's where we put the word total. And the actual total, we're going to not do any maths calculations. We've already done the math. And the total will be 6560. So 6560. That's the total. Good. And that's our, so this is the row with two pieces of table data in the table footer. And this is the row with the two pieces of table data in the table head. So we now need a table body. So T body. And T body will basically wrap it up for us. And table body. All right, this is where we put our different rows. Now, just like we have a table row to start with, and then end table row. In here, we put the two items, which is item number 1 and item number 2 goes here. And the item. So what goes in here? It was apple. Close it up. And how much was it? Just check. It was 1,230. We'll just close that up. That's the table row. Let's copy and paste this and just change the information. The next row is orange, and the amount of money was 780, and that's the second row. All right, let's put the third row, and it was pear, and the price was 240. The next row, just cut and paste, and we're dealing with banana. It's hard to not think of mint, banana. And the price of banana is 4,235. And finally, another row, and we're dealing with lemon. And this was $75. Good. Look, that's all the information. What we haven't done is color, but let's save this, save it as, and let's call it table header footer .html. And let's have a look at it. Table header footer, select it, and run it with, let's see if it's working. Okay, here we've got the caption, we've got the table, it's border 1, we've got all the numbers. All we need is backing, is the back color. So what we need to do is to come into the, we need like a style sheet. So let's create a style sheet that we can attach to this. And let's just go File, New. And what we need is a background color for the table. So we will call it a border color. And we will give that border color black. Border style and we will choose solid, and border width we will choose 1 pixel. That's it. squiggly brackets. That's the table. Let's do the table head now, because the table head has a particular background color that we want. Background color. And the background color that we were told to use was for the table header. Just copy and paste this. Good. And that's the background color. Except it should have been a B. It looked like an 8. Let me just change that in here. The actual instructions had a B there. Small difference. Okay. Now we want for the T foot, the style for T foot. So we want background color to be, that should be a background color style. And this time it is 92CDDC. 92CDDC. And the color of the words we will have as red. Full volume for red, nothing on green, nothing on blue. 256 volume for red. Now just the T body, and we want the background color to be, and we were told to use the color code 92. Oh no, we've already done that. We're at the body, aren't we? That's here. 86DDE8. 86DDE8. All right, let's give this a name. Let's call it My Style 5. My Style 5. .css. And do you recall we need to link this, don't we? So let's go into the table header footer, open that with Notepad, and up here in the head let's put the link. And the attributes are its relationship equals style sheet, its type equals text CSS, its hyperlink reference equals, and it was my style 5.css, yeah? And let's close that link. Good. We want to save this. There it is. Save table head. Now we should have that saved and everything in the two folders, HTML, My Style 5 and this one. Yeah, let's just open this with Internet Explorer, see what we look at. And there it is. We have everything from the different color, the red lettering, the blue background, and we have completed the task for using a header and a footer inside a table. So let's hope that you can practice that, get good at it, and we're going to be looking at resizing an image placing images in tables. So until then, stay happy.